At just 30 years old, Katrina Smith had everything going for her. A loving family, a successful career, and a new marriage that seemed perfect on the surface. But behind the scenes, things were far from perfect. On the night of October 22nd, 2012, Katrina disappeared, without a trace. Her car was found abandoned, her phone discarded, and her belongings scattered along a desolate road. What began as a desperate search for a missing woman soon spiraled into a web of dark secrets and shocking discoveries. Her husband pleaded for her safe return on camera, but was he hiding something far more sinister? The community feared the worst, and they were right. A brutal murder, a blood-stained weapon, and a heartbreaking betrayal were just the beginning of the horror. How did a seemingly perfect life unravel into a cold-blooded crime? And who was really responsible for Katrina's untimely death? Katrina Ashley Edlund was born on July 16, 1982, the youngest child in her family. Growing up in Machesney Park, Illinois, a quiet community just outside the city, Katrina was adored by her family. She was especially close to her sister Miranda, who often looked up to her. Over the years, their relationship grew from sisters to best friends. Katrina's friends and family described her as fun-loving, kind, and deeply involved in her church. She was always ready to help others, spreading joy wherever she went. She loved holidays and had a special fondness for giving gag gifts to her loved ones. But behind Katrina's smiles and generosity, trouble was quietly brewing in her life. At the age of 20, Katrina met Todd Smith at a bar, a man who she believed was her Prince Charming. Todd was a successful financial planner with 3 daughters. Despite their differences, the couple quickly fell in love. 3 years later, Todd proposed, and Katrina was overjoyed. She loved his daughters and was ready to build a future with him. The couple settled in Machesney Park, and on the surface, everything seemed perfect. But as the years passed, cracks in their relationship started to form. Unknown to many, Katrina was struggling behind closed doors. On October 23, 2012, Katrina disappeared. Her husband, Todd, called 911 to report that she was missing, explaining that she had been house-sitting for a friend. Panic swept through her family, especially her brother Chad, who flew in from Oklahoma to help with the search. Her abandoned car was soon found near Rock River, with no sign of a struggle but clear signs of something very wrong. The discovery of Katrina's car and personal belongings scattered along the road alarmed investigators. Her cell phone, purse, and even blood-stained towels were found nearby. What had happened to this vibrant woman who only wanted to come home and share dinner with her mom? As the investigation deepened, the police began to unravel a more complex story. They discovered that Katrina had been having an affair with a co-worker, Guy Gabriel. While it initially seemed like the affair could provide a motive for her disappearance, Guy had an alibi for the night Katrina went missing. Instead, suspicion quickly turned toward her husband, Todd. Despite his tearful pleas to the public for Katrina's safe return, investigators started looking into his financial troubles and control over Katrina. Katrina had confided in friends that she was unhappy in her marriage and had even met with a divorce attorney the day before she went missing. It turned out she and Todd had already separated, and she had moved out of their home. But the real turning point came when police discovered the alarming presence of a blood-stained baseball bat in their garage. Forensic evidence confirmed that the blood on the bat matched Katrina's. Further analysis revealed a meticulously cleaned area underneath Todd's car, where more of Katrina's blood was found. As more details emerged, the horrifying truth became clear. On the night of October 22nd, 2012, after Katrina told Todd that their marriage was over, he snapped. In a fit of rage, Todd bludgeoned Katrina to death with a baseball bat. He then disposed of her body in Rock River and staged the scene to look like a random disappearance. After a month-long search, Katrina's body was recovered from the river by an off-duty firefighter. The cause of death was confirmed as blunt force trauma to the head. 30 days after Katrina's murder, Todd Smith was arrested and charged with her murder. In January 2017, after a lengthy trial, he was found guilty. Her story is not just about the loss of a beautiful life, but about the importance of recognizing the signs of controlling behavior and domestic violence before it's too late. If you or anyone you know is in a situation where they feel unsafe, please don't hesitate to reach out for help. Katrina's story, while heartbreaking, serves as a wake-up call for all of us to be vigilant and support those in need. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please consider subscribing to the channel and sharing this video to raise awareness about the dangers of domestic violence. Stay safe and take care.